Stunning smiles and superior service. That is what you will find at Up Orthodontics. And here to tell us more about how they are able to help children's smiles is Dr. William Lehman. Good to see you, Doctor.
Good to see you again.
Welcome to our home. The last time we were together, I was at your office. I had never seen so many happy patients, I had said, and so many happy kids. There were a lot of children there when I was there.
Yes, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this, because we were talking before this segment, and I thought, you know, when I was growing up, it was almost unheard of, I think, for children, younger children, to go see, you know, to go to an orthodontics office. Is that, do you hear that a lot, of this misconception now?
We do hear that a lot, and really there's only about 20% of children that are under the age of 10 that would benefit from orthodontics. When you and I were children,
yeah.
I know, when you and I were children, a lot of that research was being done, a lot of the opportunities to treat younger children, to avoid some of the later problems. So a lot of us in our generation, we had extractions. We had teeth taken out, I had teeth taken out, and a lot of it had to do with, we lost the opportunity to change the bone structure that is rapidly growing as somebody under the age of 10. So we're able to actually change the dimensions of the arch in a way that helps avoid, I guess, more serious treatments later when they're 12, 13, 14 years old.
So let's talk about this. When do, you know, for parents watching this morning, how do you know when it's time to come see you? What age do you typically start noticing some of these things? Break it down for us.
So what you're going to see is anywhere from 7 to 9 years old, the things you want to look for are if the top front teeth are behind the bottom front teeth.
Okay.
Typically an underbite. If you see that, there's going to be a change in the facial bones can be made to help solve some of the future issues that may come up.
Is a general dentist going to help you notice these
things? A general
things?
dentist will frequently, that's where we frequently get our younger referrals from, is that the general dentist identifies something. Another item is impacted teeth, or teeth that aren't growing in at a young age. You can make room for those. And also if the top jaw is too narrow and the bottom jaw is moving around. So what you'll see in your child is it looks like their chin is actually off to one side.
So is it more their bite that you are typically fixing at this point?
At that point, we're fixing more of an orthopedic type thing. The orthodontic is when we move the teeth into a better position. Orthopedic is when we're able to actually use the bones that are growing very rapidly at that time and make the bones into a better position.
Now, as a parent, and I don't know, maybe you get this a lot, you go, well, why don't I just fix it later? Why now, if things are going to continue to change?
I do get that question a lot, and the answer I always have to that question is, as we change, as we get older, our bones become more dense and more solid. The opportunity for a lot of those changes when you get older aren't there. And you actually have to get into more of a surgical correction, where the bones actually have to be released by a surgeon and manipulated and moved, versus using just appliances, orthodontic appliances.
Well, what's your take home as we kind of wrap up here, parents watching this morning? What would you have them understand, or make sure that they're asking, you know, some important questions?
Few things you want to understand. One, if you do see an orthodontist under the age of 10, please make sure you know exactly why they're treating your child under the age of 10. We have plenty of people that come in and they say, well, somebody else told me, or somebody said I needed it, but I really don't understand why. As a parent, you should know clearly what the objective is at that young age, how long that treatment's going to be, and you should also know why your child is a little bit outside of normal. So I use the example, there's a normal stream of development as you're growing. If you're outside of treatment, we need to intercept that and bring it back into a normal path.
I love that,
You should understand
Doctor.
those things as a parent.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I was just at one location. I know you have several other locations here in the Bay Area. You're very easy to find. Thank you so much for helping educate us this morning, and families.
Thank you very much.
If you want to find out more, there is the number to call, and again, they're on social media as well. So go ahead and call today.